This is Headline News, Third Watch with Lynn Russell.
Soon know exactly how much your town is worth thanks to a new accounting rule targeting the nation's cities and towns. Deborah Fayrick explains.
For the last month, Edward Gomo has been putting price tags on schools, roads, fire departments, and every other asset belonging to the town of Stratford, Connecticut.
We'll begin setting up the files for the assets and how we're going to set them up for the eventual implementation of Statement 34.
Statement 34 is a new accounting guideline that targets the nation's 87,000 state and local governments. It requires them to know how much something like a freeway costs, how much its value is likely to go down over time, and when repairs might be necessary.
Well, it makes it easier to explain to the taxpayers how we're spending their money and how effective we are in spending it in maintaining the activities of the town, both in programs and also in maintaining the assets of the town.
Take the Brooklyn Bridge. No, it's not for sale, but now taxpayers will be able to track how much it's costing them every year and when repairs are likely.
If we have old assets that are depreciating, we should know what the level of depreciation is. We have to make decisions about how much we spend on maintaining them or replacing.
Tom Allen heads the group that put the accounting standards into effect.
This is the first time that taxpayers and other users will have information about their governments to help them make decisions about how effective the governments are operating.
The idea of pricing thousands of assets hasn't gone over very well in a number of cities and towns. Some local politicians and administrators argue it's too costly and too difficult.
Many governments around the country do not intend to comply with this requirement just because they can't justify spending hard-earned taxpayer dollars.
Not all cities have to comply with the new rule, but if they don't, it could hurt their credit. All 21 people in Stratford's finance department will spend some time on the new plan, but officials believe the effort could attract new investment.
It will hold our feet to the fire in terms of making sure that we're doing a good job. If we're not doing a good job, it'll be very visible to both the public and to people that invest in the town.
Deborah Fayrick for CNN, Stratford, Connecticut.